Hi everyone, welcome to GoTalkTo again. I'm here today with a very, very special person. Is our German teacher, Tobi. Yay!
Hello.
And he is from, he lives in the United States. He's also an English teacher. So I'm going to introduce you, Tobi, to all the GoTalkTo community teachers and students, friends, and family that are watching us right now. I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself and where did you grow up and all those
Yep.
fun things. What things did you do when you were a child that you loved the most and all that? Just share with us.
Right. Okay, so my name is Toby. I am 30 years old now. I'm from Germany, grew up in Germany my whole life, and then lived there until 2015. And then I actually moved to Australia to study there at college. So I studied in English, um, which was difficult, but also very exciting. And I'm glad I did it because I also met my wife there, and that's actually why I live in California now because she's from here. Yeah, and so we got married last year. We live in Orange County now and enjoy life. I love doing sports. I just got a new job as it's called a recreation leader. So I organize activities and sports for kids and teenagers. I've been a youth leader in church for a lot of years. And yeah, I've been speaking English since I was in third grade, thanks to my parents. Yeah.
Awesome. Toby, how was growing up in Germany? What are your best memories that you can share with us?
I loved it, especially as a kid. We rented a house. So I'm one of four siblings, and we rented a house until I was 11. So from when I was born till I was 11, we lived in a really nice house in a small town in Germany, and it was just amazing. I had a really great elementary school, really good friends. Just I was just outside all the time, basically playing soccer and riding my bike and so on.
That's why you love so much the outdoor activities then.
For sure.
Good. Um, a lot of people, Tavi, think that learning German it's very, very hard.
Mhm.
And we are here in GoTalkTo. We have a system, as you know, that we try to teach students to learn a second language in the same way that we learn our first language or our native language. And that is, doing the things that we like doing. Like in your case, I'm sure you'll be talking a lot about outdoor things and sports and things like that, especially with youth and kids. And I have to say, the students that you have so far and the feedback I get is that you're really, really fun and really kind and compassionate and that you have a lot of patience. So I think that is really good for the parents that are watching us right now to know that their kids are in good hands and that you have a lot to give in terms of coaching and mentoring youth people. Um, what is your recommendation? I mean, is it really that hard to learn German? What's the main thing? Let's
Yeah.
compare it with English. Um, and what are your advice to make it easier?
To be honest, I do think it's very hard. I think I was lucky to learn it as my first language. Like I don't know anyone who said, "Oh, learning German is really easy and it goes really fast." But um, I don't know. I love German also because if you learn German, I think it'll be a lot easier for you to also learn and understand other languages like French, Italian, Spanish. They all are rooted in Latin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly. So is German. Um, and I think what I love about German is it's very literal. So like we have the funniest words like that just literally describe what something is. Whereas like in English, I found it easy to learn, but also I learned it as a kid. But English is more of a colloquial language, I would say. It's easy just to talk and have a conversation, whereas German is more straight to the point and like you talk when you have something to say in a bit. That's also a cultural thing. Um, but yeah, my advice is just give it a go. Just try it out. Like just book a free trial lesson. And that's the thing. We always personalize our service, so it's up to you. Like, you don't have to be afraid that, like, oh, you're not good enough with languages to learn German, or so it's going to be too hard. Like, we can start with the main basics, like with any other language. Like, it just takes time and practice and commitment, I would say. But
Right, right.
once you see the progress, I think it's really fun. And there's lots of countries where you can travel to that actually speak German still or have some German in it. So
What countries would those be? Like, which ones come
um,
to your mind?
so obviously mainly Germany, then Austria, the main language is German, same as Switzerland. Um, and because the European countries are so close to each other,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of countries teach German in school, so you could find your way around. Especially if you already speak English, then you're fine anyway. But like Belgium, France, like I have a French student right now who already learned German when she was, I think, 5 or so. So
Right. Tobi, and you were
I think
saying,
there's some. Sorry, there's I think even some countries in Africa that still have some German.
yes, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. So, Tobi, you were saying earlier that German is very, I forgot the word that you use,
To the
specific.
point. Yeah.
Specific. Give us an example. Teach us one thing that it will say that, and then say it in English so that we can compare that, just for fun.
Oh, I don't know. I have to come up with something quickly now.
Did I put
I'm
you in the spot?
blanking. Okay, for example, because I have a little map on the
Uh-huh.
wall. For example, our word is Landkarte, which literally means the card of a land, or like the outlining of a land. So that's literally what it is. That's a map.
Wow. And how do you say it again?
Landkarte.
Landkarte?
Yeah, so it's land card. Those are the two words.
Okay,
So
very interested.
that's very typical German. You have a lot of words that are very long, but that are made out of like
Two.
individual words. Yeah. And we just
Interesting.
combine them in one.
Right. It's still very important. I think nowadays very important to learn more than one or two languages. You go any part of the world and most of the people speak at least two languages, even
I
third
just,
or
sorry, I just thought of another one that I always teach my friends because it's really hard to pronounce, but really fun and really long. So it's Streichholzschachtel.
okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, and it's the word for matchbox. And it literally means it's made out of Streichen, which is this movement, and
Uh-huh.
Holz is wood, and Schachtel is box. So that's literally what it is.
Oh, that's funny.
But Streichholzschachtel is such a weird word.
Interesting. Yeah, I think those of you that are watching us right now, we're inviting you to take a free trial class with teacher Tobi. He is an amazing person, a great mentor, and he is available for German and also for English. If you want to book a free trial class, go to www.gotalkto.com and register. Your first class is free, and you also get a little discount on your first purchase just by registering with us. So, Tobi, what is the advice for all the people that are watching us now? What is your positive message? And we're hoping to see them all online. I know they're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to see you also on some Facebook classes pretty soon too. Go ahead.
I think just in general, I think learning another language is always a good idea. Like, I still want to learn other languages just because I love to travel and because it uses your brain. And I don't know, it just opens up your world a lot more. I think that's the main thing I found for me is like you get to know so many other people and other cultures because you speak a different language now. So
That's right. The motto GoTalkTo is the world is waiting. And
there you
for
go.
us to be able to connect with the world, we really find that learning a second language or a third or a fourth language is really, really helpful. So that's why we have people like teacher Tobi, who is a native person, but he also has a lot of cultural experience. We can't be connected online in a full immersion, a full cultural immersion, even though we're not traveling maybe at the moment, you can still learn a lot about the cultural aspect of the language with native people, talking with real persons, face to face, online through your online academy, GoTalkTo. So the world is waiting, Tobi. We will be seeing you soon online. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you.